The sparkle bell of Dawn Valley in the joyful village of Dawn Valley, where sunrise painted the hills pink and gold and sparrows sang good morning, lived a bright-eyed boy named Eli. Eli was 9, with a mop of brown hair and a laugh that bubbled like a brook. He loved making things, crafting toy boats from twigs and kites from leaves. One dewy morning, while skipping through the orchard to pick apples, Eli spotted a tiny, silver bell hanging from a low branch. It was carved with swirls like clouds, and when he touched it, it jingled softly and whispered, "Ring me, Eli, at the crystal falls." Eli's heart leaped. A magic bell! He gasped, tying it to his wrist with a string. He grabbed his cap, a bag of nuts, and ran to find his best friend, a perky mouse named Mip, who loved nibbling crumbs. "Mip, we're off to the crystal falls," Eli said, showing her the bell. Mip's whiskers twitched. "A quest?" "Squeak." "Let's go," she piped, scampering along. The bell's jingle led them past the sunflower fields, where bees buzzed hello, and through the breezy path, where dandelions floated. Eli held the bell, its glow cutting through the morning mist. They met a grumpy frog named Hopper, sitting on a lily pad. "What's that noise?" Hopper croaked. "A magic bell for the crystal falls," Eli said. Hopper blinked. "It's far, and the mist cat guards it. Take this pebble, it skips on water." He tossed Eli a smooth, flat pebble. Eli thanked him, slipping it into his pocket. The bell whispered, "Be kind." Soon, they saw a bumblebee tangled in a spider web, buzzing weakly. "Hold on," Eli said, gently freeing it with a stick. The bee, named Buzz, hummed thanks and gave him a drop of golden honey on a leaf. "It's lucky," Buzz said. Eli smiled, tucking it in his bag, and the bell's jingle grew louder. They reached a foggy canyon where the bell sang, "Be brave." A wobbly log lay across a rushing river. Mip squeaked, "It's shaky." Eli patted her. "We'll do it together," he said. Holding the bell high, he stepped onto the log, the pebble glowing faintly. The river roared, but Eli sang a happy tune, "Step, step, with a bell so bright, we'll reach the falls tonight." They crossed safely, and the bell sparkled. The path led to a sparkling waterfall, the Crystal Falls, where rainbows danced in the spray. The bell whispered, "Ring me here." Eli shook his wrist, and the bell's clear chime echoed, making the water glow. A hidden cave appeared behind the falls, filled with twinkling gems and a silver pedestal. "The surprise!" Eli cheered. But a soft growl sounded, and the mist cat, a fluffy creature with glowing eyes, padded out. "Why are you here?" she purred. Eli held up the bell. "It brought me to the Crystal Falls," he said. The cat's tail flicked. "That bell's power is mine. Prove your heart, make something useful." Eli looked around and saw a pile of loose gems. He used the pebble to wedge them into a circle, crafting a tiny, glowing lamp. The cat's eyes widened. "Clever boy," she said. The bell sang, "Share the light." Eli placed the lamp on the pedestal, and it burst into a warm glow, sending sparkles floating toward Dawn Valley. "For the village," Eli said. But as they turned to leave, a sneaky raccoon named Scramble darted in, snatching the honey leaf. "Sweet," Scramble chattered, scampering up a rock. Eli gasped. "We need that," Mip squeaked. Eli held the pebble, and Buzz appeared, buzzing loudly. "I'll help," Buzz said, circling Scramble until he dropped the leaf. Eli caught it, and the cat purred, "Smart." Eli and Mip ran home, the sparkles trailing behind. In Dawn Valley, the sparkles landed, turning lanterns brighter and making flowers glow at night. The villagers gasped, gathering in the square. "Eli, what's this?" his dad asked. Eli told the story, Mick squeaking along. The bell's glow faded, turning plain, and it whispered, "You did well." Eli felt sad but proud, knowing he'd lit up the village. The villagers danced under the glowing lanterns, sharing nuts and songs. The cat visited, bringing a basket of berries, and Scramble, now sorry, dropped a shiny coin for Eli. Eli invited him to play, and Scramble grinned. The Crystal Falls magic stayed in the lamp sparkles, and Dawn Valley shone like a jewel. Eli kept the bell on his shelf, next to the pebble and honey leaf. One day, a tiny glowing seed sprouted in the orchard. "Another adventure," Mick squeaked. Eli laughed, tucking the coin in his cap. He and Mick raced to the fields, the cat padding behind, now a friend. Scramble tossed twigs for fun. Eli taught the village kids to make lanterns, and they shared stories by the brook. The Crystal Falls became a bedtime tale, and Eli's heart glowed with the lesson that a small bell and a big heart could bring light to everyone in Dawn Valley forever. The end.